Job ain't finished. Job ain't finished. Make sure you come ready to go this next week.
How about those?
Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs insight? Welcome to the Four Guys in a Bar podcast, presented by Chiefs Blitz and sponsored by Eric Haynes with the Eric Haynes Group. If you're looking for a real estate expert, call Eric Haynes today at 816-729-3785. That's 816-729-3785. Now, here is your Chiefs Blitz host, Nick Athan, with Lou Montagna, Tillman, and Hense Todd.
Welcome back to the next edition of Four Guys in a Bar, presented by ChiefsBlitz.com. I'm your host, Nick Athan, and alongside my partner, Mr. Hense Todd with Bowtie Sports. Check out his podcast every Saturday, 1 o'clock at Bowtie Sports, along with Coach Dre. And before we get to the news of the day, and there were a lot of news here in Kansas City about the Chiefs, let's talk about our sponsors. First up, my very good friend, Mr. Eric Haynes with the Eric Haynes Group. If you're looking for someone who can help you find or sell a house in the greater Kansas City metropolitan area, this is your man. Give Eric a call today at 816-729-3785. He will make sure that if you find a house, he'll do everything in his power to make sure you get it. He worked diligently with he and his team to help us, my wife and I, get a house, and it was a long process, and we appreciated everything. So if you want that hands-on approach, give Eric Haynes a call today for your real estate needs at 816-729-3785, or you can email him at esaleskc@gmail.com.
Proud sponsor of Chief Who?
That is correct. Another proud sponsor has been my amazing and incredible wife, Emily Athan. If you are looking for health insurance, if you're just looking to get a quote, if you're just looking for someone to evaluate your current plan, whether you're on a marketplace plan, it doesn't really matter what the situation is, a private plan or a group plan, you might not be the best fit for you. So if you want a free consult and get a custom quote, give her a call today at 913-215-9086.
Emily.
He loves Emily.
No question about that.
He loves Emily. But before we get started,
It's already here. Oh my God.
Breaking news.
We're going to break this thing. No pun intended.
a little bit breaking news from the Mango. And what do you have for us, sir? He said breaking news. What he got for us?
That's right.
LRC.
Reese Zamet is assigned to the Jacksonville Jaguars practice squad this afternoon.
Oh. Lou looking like that. Man, what?
So that means that he cleared waivers and he chose to sign with them.
He chose to sign with them because the Chiefs did not want to sign him.
That the Chiefs. So my thinking was this is when we were talking about it and you said who the guys were on the practice squad, at least that had signed to that point about an hour ago. And I said, well, it seems weird that he wouldn't have been brought back like immediately. So my guess is whatever they saw in camp wasn't enough for them to say, we're going to take up a spot on the practice squad for the kid. So God bless him. You know, it is Doug Peterson, so it's part of the family. Hopefully he can get things done there in Jacksonville. But I have some breaking news. Sources close to me are telling me that one of the four guys went out to lunch today and hobnobbed with some real Kansas City celebrity. Hensley.
That was
Where
me.
did you go to lunch today?
Well, I was up there at the Chiefs luncheon. I got to see some of the players. And shout out Rasheed Rice. He came up to me and said, I look very nice. Gave me a handshake.
Back up a little bit. Let everybody see why he said that. Just put your there we go. That's right.
But I seen some of the players that was talking about what they upcoming season, and Patrick Mahomes was saying that that the team is going to put up a lot of points. But Chris Jones said, "Hey, we don't need that many points. The defense need to get some rest too." And everybody started laughing.
Chris.
Andy Reid was there. All the guys was there. I see You know, the Mr. I call him Crocker, you know, Crocodile Kid. You know, Thor's
Crocodile Dundee.
I asked him about why did he choose number 0. He said, you know, he didn't get the chance to. They didn't let him. But other than that, man, it was great seeing all the guys there. You know, with their sponsors and families and stuff like that. You know, to kick off the season, seeing all the trophies there on stage, it was amazing. It was amazing. Great time.
So better time, red carpet of the ring ceremony or this?
I'll say this because red carpet is out in the sun. It was hot.
Yeah. You bailed before they took it inside of the AC. I mean, I don't know. What,
yeah, I forgot. I didn't know I could go in, man. I didn't know. I left out of there. But again, man, it's nice being a part of stuff like that. Seeing you know, all the Chiefs fans and everybody so happy with the season coming up. Because, hey, like Andy Reid said today, you know, when I was there, he said they ready to take on the purple guys. They ready to take them out. They ready to come out. You know, they go. He said one thing he learned. They asked him a question about what did he pick up from the three-peat? Is these guys are ready to three-peat? He said, are these guys talking about it? He said, no, they're not talking about it. I can see it in their practice and way they practice it. They ready. They're not talking about it. Practices. Everybody's the last one to leave. You know, training camp was more physical than any year he been up here. So Travis Kelce said he spent half of his life in the dorm room up there at St. Joe, 12 years he been here. So yeah, it was an amazing day today. You know, I got lost, you know, while I was there. You know,
of course,
and you know,
accidentally lost. Right?
You know, you end up in the wrong places. I'm supposed to be in the wrong. I don't know how I'm supposed to walk in there.
If it happened like every other time or whatever, but every single time, there's a trend here going on, Hense.
What up, gang?
I saw you had your camera with you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I have my camera with me.
At some point, we're going to see some pictorial representations of what you witnessed firsthand, right?
Yep. Pictures will be out soon.
Can't wait to see that.
I sent Mango some videos. So Mango will be putting out some videos soon.
Saw one. Yeah.
So basically, you tell me Travis Kelce is dialed in. So this is going to be a three-peat. Is basically is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's going to be the guys that are locked in. Especially the one person I feel like that's locked in the most is he almost got me amped up. They had to tell me to be quiet in the back because you know you know, Justin Reed, man, when he was up there talking, he was like, hey, he said we need people that's physical on this defense. We need people to go out here and ain't scared to hit somebody, you know, ready to put somebody down. We ready to, defense is about playing hard shift. We don't need nobody soft on defense. I was like, hey, sign me up. I'm ready for it. You know,
Jay Reed, a man of arts and letters, Stanford man.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing soft. You know, we can't play soft, man. You can't play soft.
You can't play soft.
No. Yeah,
one thing also talking about you know what's going on. I didn't know. I thought he would make it to the waiver wire, but I don't know if he made it back to the practice squad. Have y'all seen number 17? I don't know.
Jamal Haddon.
Jamal
No,
Haddon.
I have not seen Haddon yet. No.
That was your guy for a
They've
minute.
only signed 9. They've only signed 9. They've only signed 9 of 16 guys. And just for some of the people out there, just let me kind of explain how the Chiefs do their business when it comes to the practice squad. They are very adamant about next man up mentality.
Yeah.
So if there's a guy in the 16-member practice squad, they have to feel that he can come in and be active and be on the roster. I think that's why LRZ didn't make it, because I don't think they felt like he could do that.
Yeah.
And obviously they made a big running back move today. But, you know, listen, he was a great story. We're going to miss him. He's going to get an opportunity in Jacksonville. You know, his family's been great. They came to all the games, and which I thought was really special. Again, good story. But you know, Andy and Brett, you know, they cherish these picks. They cherish the practice squad. They have a plan, and they've always used it that way. And I think, you know, it was the right decision He just didn't have a fit future for the Chiefs this year.
Yeah.
Do we have a graphic with the guys that we know of? Or if not, if you want to go ahead and read them off, Nick, just for those that haven't seen it.
Yeah, let me see. Give me a second here.
I'll put one up. We just signed we signed a trader of all traders. He was the Bengals for the Bengals, now the Broncos.
Well, right. He's on the 53. So that's
we got to see. Are you talking about the guys that are not on the 53?
No, I'm saying the practice squad guys.
Yeah, he'll say. Okay, here we go. Bailey Zappi, the quarterback from the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Ross, Nico Remigio, Amani Baylor was actually the first. Deion Bush, Cole Christensen, Swayze Bozeman.
Swayze, let's go. Patrick
Baylor
Swayze,
Cup, and
Chief. Come on, Nick.
And Montreal Washington was just added as well. So that's 9 of the 16. So we'll see what happens, but that's who we have so far.
So Nico is back on the practice squad. That's all I want to hear.
And Justin Ross put an offer from the Jacksonville Jaguars, from what I'm understood.
He got.
He wanted to stay in Kansas City.
That was a clear prediction on my part. It was just the Clemson thing. I don't know anything, don't know anybody, but I thought that would be like a good one. But he obviously this is a special place, and if he's looking at it thinking, he maybe in his own gut feels that he's good enough or close to being one of those top 4 or 5 receivers, that to go to Jacksonville and kind of start over, maybe he just doesn't like. Maybe he just doesn't.
Maybe
like
he doesn't
Trevor
like.
Lawrence.
Maybe he doesn't like him. I mean, the good news is if you're we all talked about the wide receiver position.
Travis Etienne, forget that.
Yeah, we talked about the wide receiver position over and over and over again. But the good news is, basically, the top 10 guys are 7 are on the active roster and 3 are on the practice squad.
Talk about it.
That's good. Now Zappi was a surprise to me. I did not see that one coming. I know Bill Belichick and Andy Reid are really close friends, and I'm sure that he had a conversation with him and said, he probably would thrive in your system. That means Chris Oladokun probably won't be back. And I thought Chris was really bad in the preseason. And I think this gives him a better, in the pocket kind of quarterback. He's got a good arm.
I mean, he's played in NFL
games.
He's
played in NFL games,
right? I mean, he's got that experience.
5 or 6
and he comes from Western Kentucky, which is a huge, passing school. I think he was at Houston Baptist or Houston Christian, whatever they are this week. That kind of changes, but big time spread offense. So he's very aware of getting the ball out quick. And just an overall passing game. He just doesn't have the cannon. He doesn't have like a big arm, but I think he's a pretty smart dude.
Do you need the cannon? Alex Minton had the cannon.
No. Obviously, he's an NFL player. You don't have to have it. I'm just describing him as a player. He doesn't have a big arm. He's more of an anticipatory thrower. So I mean, I thought, for New England, when he did get a chance to play, he was pretty decent. And if they see something in him that they can develop, they're going to do it. They want to have that third guy be the developmental guy. And obviously,
Andy Reid's a guru with that. Andy Reid's a definitely
Oladokun wasn't getting there, as quickly as they thought he would have, and maybe he never will.
No.
And I, not to get off subject, but back I was thinking about something about what happened at the luncheon. The guy that came from the Cardinals, number 97. What's his name again?
Cameron Thomas.
I didn't know, and I really thought it was J.J. Watt from watching him walk from behind. I was like, oh, he got number 99.
Just a big white guy.
The same size.
Big corn Fred.
J.J. Watt was 6'5", 268.
He's a big dude.
Yeah. So I think he about 6'4". The guy, he's about 6'4", 170 something. So around the same size, and I say anywhere is number 99. So hey, maybe he's gonna be the J.J. Watt, on the defense.
The right number means everything.
Yeah, it seems like everybody.
Shout out to Deion, man. You look good, you feel good, man. You look good, you play good, man.
And I also, not to get off the subject, I was looking on,
he got the subject 3 times.
I was looking on Matt, and I was looking for a guy that was on my draft board Yeah, I didn't know he was in Arizona. You know what I mean? For the
Weaver.
Weaver.
Yeah.
I didn't know he went undrafted. So something I was thinking about, guys. But I didn't want to get everybody else.
He just changed the subject 3 times already, man.
You're all over the place today.
Yeah, a lot going on in that brain.
That hobnobbing.
Back to Zappy.
I think get it all out there. Spit it all out.
I think Zappy gonna be the future backup. You know what I mean? Wentz on a 1-year deal.
Could be.
He come out next year, learn the system on the practice squad, and he's young, so I feel like he's gonna be probably the future backup to Patrick Mahomes.
And the practice squad quarterback's the scout quarterback, so he'll be Lamar Jackson over the next week as they get ready for the home opener against Baltimore, and the week after that, they
should have kept Kadarius around. He could have been Lamar Jackson.
No, they could put Xavier Worthy. He could throw.
He was not claimed today for the record, so that means the Chiefs are on the hook for the $2.5 million. So the Chiefs have about, I want to say, 9.5 or 11 million in dead money this year. So
it'd be fine.
They got plenty of room to absorb it. So that'd
be fine. It'd be okay. Man, you gotta get rid of the trash, man.
So Justin Ross is back. Also, Nico is back.
Yeah.
Nico is back on the practice squad. I thought he would go. I thought he would get claimed, but like Lou said, you know what I mean. They put him out there on that in that third preseason game with that quarterback to make sure that he probably won't go unclaimed. So hey,
he and Ian booked in exactly.
I think maybe we're a little too close to this situation. I don't know that the rest of the league was looking at him thinking, "Oh my God, if they cut him, we got to have this guy." He's really good, but not like we got to have him type of guy.
It was crazy watching social media after the cuts and both Nico and Ross, who obviously
everybody has their favorites.
Chiefs. Everybody was just freaking out over the Chiefs 6, 7, or 8 receiver. I mean, my God, guys, it's just not that big a deal. I'm happy for the kids that they're getting another chance. But at the end of the day, I mean, some of the things that were being said were just like, everybody take a breath, slow down, relax. I don't think either one was in a position where they were going to be claimed.
There's all different kinds of ways to fan. All right. Yeah. Now, I'm sure there's a percentage of people out there that want to be proved right.
Correct.
And we're going to pick our underdog guy, and he's our guy through and through. And I'm pretty sure there's many people on this screen right now and behind the scenes that were all over the glaze on 81.
Big glaze, man. I was, man. Hey,
just,
shout
you
out to Mango,
you gotta back up sometimes. Okay, what have we really seen here? We like him, and it's more like we keep hyping it, so the hype gets more and more. And it's like,
what do you call hype? Are we
seeing the same thing?
What do you call hype, though? What is hype?
Well, glaze.
I know hype. I'm just saying, like, what you mean by hype? But it was right there in practice, though. Nick was right.
The excitement just built over not a whole lot of deeds being done.
Right.
We hear snippets. Oh, he's doing this at camp. He's doing that at camp. Okay.
Well, y'all hyped up Tony and he didn't do shit all camp. So I'm just saying, man. So
I don't know that we were hyping him up. We were cheering. Yeah, you can cheer for a guy, but again, the talent with him is there, and the comparisons are different, right? So if Nico had his kind of talent and how he works and how he plays, he'd be that guy then.
Most definitely, if he had that talent of Tony with the mentality of Nico,
he doesn't.
And clearly the league said so. And here we are.
Right, because nobody wanted him. Nobody. It's the effort, man, with Tony. He doesn't.
No. I'm saying nobody wanted Nico.
Who didn't want Nico?
Nobody wanted
Nico. Claimed him.
Nobody claimed him.
Nobody claimed him. That's what I'm saying. If the league is telling you, okay, yeah, he's good. If you want him back, you can have him back. So what does that tell you?
Yeah,
that he's okay. But we're not going to go out and pull him and put him on our active roster.
Nick, oh my God, that sounds developmental. Like he's slow. Listen, the man got juice. I seen it. But his time's coming.
He will play this year in a Chiefs
He
uniform.
could, and absolutely, at some point, he will be returning kicks.
Yes.
I think you missing. I think Dre missing what Lou's saying. Lou is saying that if he was the Chiefs Kingdom was hyping up, we seen it from the first. We seen it at training camp. We seen it in front of us, and and we hyping it up. And a lot of other teams around the league ain't seeing what we are seeing, and we get sad because this person gets cut, and then they don't get picked up.
Right.
And they come back. So, hey, he's still back, though. So, he still got another shot. He got another shot.
Man, listen. Man, I get the derailing y'all doing, talking about this, that, and the other. He did way better than Tony. All right? So,
Tony didn't make the team either.
You're taking this to a whole different narrative. We didn't say anything about Tony. We didn't say anything about Tony.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying specifically about this player, Nico. If the rest of the league would have seen him the way that Chiefs Twitter saw him, they would have plucked him and said, this guy is a diamond in the rough. He's a gem. We have to take him. But they didn't. So that tells you something. These personnel guys watch film on everybody, every other game. That's their job, is to find out if this guy gets cut, do we want to go after him? So it's like the college scouts, except they scout the pro teams and other players to say, okay, if this guy gets cut, or do we need to make a trade? Let's do it. It didn't happen. That's all I'm saying is we hyped them to the hill.
Did we hype on? Did we see it on training?
For no real reason.
Okay.
So Nico and Justin Ross is back too. So would you say he got the same flavor that everybody was dishing out?
If something was going, if some other team really wanted him, and it sounds like maybe Jacksonville did, he didn't want to go. But again, some other team, I don't know if there was other teams that approached him or whatever. But
Ruben said we're fans, Lou.
These roster spots are more valuable than you think. And those teams treat them like gold. And so if they're going to pick somebody up, he better damn sure be a contributor. It ain't going to be just somebody, well, we hope he does well.
Yeah. The Chiefs don't operate. The Chiefs don't operate that way.
I don't know. I'm giving my boy a chance, bro. He going to flourish. Hey, listen, if I had a team, it coming to my team. I'm picking his ass.
Hey, Coach, you know what, Coach? We haven't played game one yet, so there's time.
That's what I'm saying, man. It took away his targets, man. All I'm gonna say is, like, from what I've seen, he's nice, man. That's all I'm saying.
But Lou, I agree with Lou. You know what I mean? He actually said, I agree with him. He is 100% right. It's just like scouting. Everybody's scouting these teams.
Pull out the glaze hose, man.
I'm just saying. Like if
I think it's firmly in your grasp, Coach, and you won't let it go.
Right. You a coach. You said you a coach. You show me.
Because I see the potential. Man, know what? No, I'm not gonna use potential. I'm not gonna use that. I won't use that word on here.
Yeah, the first word is what you meant. Don't back up now.
I'm not gonna do it, Lou.
Don't walk it back now.
No, that's bad look.
Don't walk it back now.
No, I can say potential. I'm gonna say he got it though. He got it. He got it.
So, question for
you are in the minority then. Along all of Chiefs Twitter or part of Chiefs Twitter that think he's like this great receiver. He ain't there yet.
Right. I'm gonna say good. I can put too much on it.
Well, again, the league has spoken.
Mm-hmm. So, question for Nick, man, is do these
Ruben.
Do these guys get to choose where they sign? What practice squad they sign to, or
yes,
if a team claims you got to go there automatically.
If you are during this process before the practice squad, once the waiver claims are finished, which they finished about 11 o'clock Central Time, by 12:30 the list was out. Then teams could sign. They could sign players to the practice squad, so they have a choice where to go. Since no team claimed any, the Chiefs only lost one guy really. I think that was the linebacker Curtis Jacobs.
I knew that was going to happen.
So he was claimed, and then LRZ was ultimately, decided not to sign. He was a free agent. So all these guys are free agents. They can sign anywhere. Now, usually what happens in the case of like a Ross.
Now, if a team claim one, do they got to go to the 53-man
They
roster?
have to go to the 53. That's why a lot of these
53,
guys.
and you have no choice
Unless you've got a crappy roster like the Panthers, where they had 6, the Patriots had 4. Those are all guys that made the cut yesterday are going to be replaced. They got to make corresponding roster moves to put everybody on the 53-man roster. So for the Chiefs,
those last few spots are always fluid.
yeah. I mean, they did make a couple of moves today, but they're free agents. They can sign with anybody. There's no restrictions, and again,
right. So with the signing of Samaje Perine, somebody has to go.
And who's that?
Well, we'll see. I don't know. Did they announce any releases?
So it's going to be the 4th tight end they just traded for, or
No, it's going to be Clyde. I think it's going to be Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think they're going to put him on IR to start the season. And then they also picked up the guy from Dallas, the defensive back, Eric Scott Jr.
Shout out to Kareem. He said Ross is a waste of a practice.
So is there a chance now that Roland Wallace, the kid from USC that made it initially, maybe he goes in favor of this guy?
Yeah, it's quite possible that could be, and then maybe he gets released and they put him on the practice squad. But they're going to have to do something. But Perine is basically the new version, of what they had in Jet McKinnon. So he's not as small; he's a little bit bigger. Yeah. He doesn't quite have that speed, but he had 550, 600 yards in receiving yards last year, and I think 250 or 400 were yards after the catch. So he's definitely got some juice. He fits the Chiefs offense. Right. I watched Perine destroy the Chiefs when he was with the Bengals multiple times.
I did, yeah. Definitely.
And I think we all agreed they were going to get a running back.
Shout out to the Who Day.
They put Edwards-Helaire on the roster because they want to make sure that he gets all the benefits, all the service time available, because they really want to help him through his process right now. And I think that's where they're going to go. So I think this move is, to me, just an outstanding move. And Brett Veach has been really masterful over the last couple of days of just bringing in some veterans to shore up some of the.
Let's extend that over the past several years, at least the last 3 drafts, and then the post. I mean, this time of year is huge, and you may not get guys that are going to change your team, but you certainly can fill in and add some depth. And Perine, when he signed with Denver, I mean, he signed for a pretty decent amount of money.
Yeah.
Whenever he went in for Mixon, to your point, against Cincinnati, when he played, he was every bit a starter, in the NFL. A little bit of injury problems in Denver. Hopefully, he still has some juice, and if he does, that's gonna be a great pickup right there.
That practice squad.
You got $7.5 million to go to Denver.
Well, you made the practice squad. That shit, it don't even sound cool. I ain't trying to make no damn practice squad, man. Listen to this stuff, man.
You're beating this horse. You're beating this horse too much to death, man.
I'm gonna beat it down. And the horse ain't gonna exist. Listen, like the practice squad, it just sound just bad. Oh, you made the practice squad. Like, it don't even sound like, damn, but I get it. It's the NFL. I get how they roll. I get it. The practice squad that sounds so different.
You are still in the 1% of the 1%.
Damn, I gotta be number 1, man. I'm not going to nobody's practice squad, man. I just can't.
Back to Perine.
Now you sound like Young Joker.
Let's go back to Perine. There it is.
Sounds like you like Young Joker. You like that.
Hey.
Back to Perine, man. He's a good running back, but I seen enough of steals that I feel like, hey,
he's a rookie, man. He's a rookie.
Still got it.
Isaiah Pacheco was a rookie too, right?
Andy Reid has never not had a.
You still have to have 3 guys. You still have to have 3 legitimate backs.
You gotta have 3.
No, but I think Still might be. I think Still might be the guy. I think Still might be. He might be the guy. I think he might be the front runner on this offense, man. Because watching him run, I said, damn. He fit him like that. You can put pressure on Still. Still take the ball, man. Take all the pressure off Mahomes. I like Pac though. Don't get me wrong, I like Pac, but Still brings something different. He brings something different, man. I like Still, man. I like Pac, but I like Still though. He just got that complete package. I know it's early, guys. It's just preseason. I get that, but man, damn it. I like Steele, man.
So the cornerback from Dallas, now whose spot he going to take on defense? You know,
it might be Roland Wallace. I mean, if they go defensive back for defensive back, I think that would be the move, which is weird because Eric Scott Jr., 6'1", 197, graduated from Southern Miss or used up his eligibility at Southern Miss. I think he was like a sixth-year senior and played at Illinois State. Dallas actually traded with the Chiefs in the 23 draft, traded their 24 fifth-round pick. So the Chiefs' fifth-round pick this year, the extra one was from Dallas. And, new defensive coordinator comes in, Mike Zimmer, and he's out the door. Yep. Now, prior to the draft, his 40 was like 4.71.
Yeah, he's not fast.
Which doesn't really, equate to an NFL corner. But
hey, Richard Sherman wasn't fast.
They must have seen something in the kid to go ahead and bring him back, and especially to have to put him on the 53.
Would you say, Bo?
Because he was good at LSU, not LSU, but I think it was what's the school where Caleb Williams went to?
Caleb Williams,
USC.
Yeah, USC. He went. I was watching some highlights of him.
Which highlight was you watching today? Which highlight was you watching?
This is Chris Roland Wallace now.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah,
well, let him hang, man. Let him hang.
I was watching. Stop it! I was watching his highlights last night, man. The kid is pretty good. You know what I mean? Like he's big. He's got the long arms. You know what I mean? Hey, he's like the DB the Chiefs are looking for. So even though he don't have that much speed, you know what I mean? 40 time wasn't that great. I still see him grew to wide receivers, right? And also in training camp, also in the preseason too. Right, because he had that interception that he turned around, it was right there in his lap. He ran the route for the guy. So, if I'm the Chiefs, I won't let him go. But you have to be one of those back end of the safeties.
Well, it could be, also. I mean, they've got 4 safeties.
Yeah.
They've got a defensive line, offensive tackle. They definitely have some, and we don't know if anybody's hurt. There could be somebody nursing an injury and they could end up going on IR. So the Chiefs have a lot of options here. I think Chris Roland Wallace will make it to the practice squad, if he's the person. But, I like his skills too. And, I like the undrafted guys. I mean, the Chiefs had 3 undrafted guys make the team.
Right.
And that's a great thing to see.
Right.
But it could be a tackle, or it could be a guard. It could be, one of the backups there. It's possible.
So what looking at these 4 new additions to the Chiefs, via trade or signing, who do you think gonna make a big impact this season?
I think Thomas is.
Yeah, my money's on Thomas. My money's on Thomas.
Yeah, I think Cam Bam gonna do it, man. I think he fits the mold, the rotation. I think he just fits what Spags like to do. It's all about energy. It's all about effort. And that man brings 100. He brings it 100%. So I just feel like what he's gonna do is gonna be outstanding. So you need a high energy guy, especially for this defensive line. What Chris Jones gonna do. We know what George can do, and he reminds me of George, but a little bit more slimmer. I'm a little bit more athletic than George is, but I can definitely see
the other way around. I think George is a more athletic.
You think George more athletic than Cam?
Oh yeah. Not like by a long shot, but
I feel for you a little. But I'm saying, if you look at both guys with great energy, and then you got Jones in the middle, I think it's gonna put so much pressure on the defense. Remember, it's all about pressure. It's all about getting pressure. It's all.
Yeah, I think Thomas is probably going to get the most opportunity to play among this group.
Definitely.
Hendershot, maybe he's kind of the fullback, H-back, whatever, when, and how often will they use that in a game? Definitely. Several times. I mean, short yardage, being like the third tight end, just blocker or whatever. Scott, this is a complete mystery to me. I have no idea what the thought is here, but they must have just thought he was too good to pass up. P. Ryan could become a major player only if, I don't even want to say it, but if there's some sort of injury, in the backfield, maybe, he gets a lot more run. But I would have to say Thomas.
Yeah, they got a starter who's healthy now, that can come in as a backup. He's got NFL experience, is familiar with the Chiefs. I think he probably has the potential. P. Ryan does in my book of the four to have the best mark because they need a third down back, and Pop hasn't shown he can be that third down back yet. And I'm not as sold on Pop as a lot of other people are. Allen Robinson just signed with the Lions on their practice squad. That was somebody I thought the Chiefs were going to go after. Right. But he, to me, they were aggressive in getting him. They wanted him. He came in yesterday. They made it clear they got a contract done. And so I'm sure he's happy to be here. And I'm sure he's going to be happy to face his old teams, both the Bengals and the Broncos.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that one.
But they just threw him to the wayside.
Now looking at all this, is this a must? Do they have all the tools to get this a must? Must win year for the Chiefs. Like the title said, it's a must win year for the Chiefs. I don't think it is a must year win for the Chiefs. Because they've been winning. But what you guys think so far?
Is it a must win? Just go out there and have fun, man. Now listen though. Now it depends how the season goes, guys. Now the Chiefs go 8-0, 9-0. Run it. It's different. Just go out there and play your football, play Chiefs football. Honestly, don't put that pressure on you because what happened is you put that much pressure on yourself and you start losing games. You start getting frustrated. Just go out there and play ball. Now they go like 10-0, something like that. You run it. You just go in and run now you down there. But honestly, ain't no pressure on them, man. Like to me, Chiefs can lose the first 4 games and still go to the playoffs and win it. So it really ain't that much pressure.
Okay, so must win. Usually when I hear that, it's either somebody's job is on the line or the Super Bowl window is closing.
Right.
Something like that. And neither of those exist. Now, from a historical perspective, sure, you want to get the three-peat. This is a big deal. It's there, like you said, if there's a thing called all in more so than any other season, which is another strange thing to say. But if that's the case,
come on, talk about it.
It's not necessarily a must win, but my God, what it would do over and above what they've already accomplished for the franchise, for the players, to Patrick's legacy, Kelsey, all those guys, Chris Jones's legacy, it would just make them, if they're already automatic Hall of Famers, but it just would cement them in the kind of like the upper echelon of NFL players of all time. So must win, no, but it would be awfully sweet if they could get it done.
Man, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy.
I think this is a must win for one reason. I think this is Travis Kelce's last year playing football in the NFL. And I think the love and respect that they have for this man, what he's given to the organization, he just got $100 million contract with his brother for his show to be on the new Amazon platform. He's dating Taylor Swift. He's buying racehorses. I mean, he's in movies, TV. He's working on a new sitcom too, potentially. I mean, I just think that I think this is get the three-peat for Travis. And that may sound like, singular or selfish or whatever. And obviously Travis would never feel that way, but he has proven that he is the best at what he does. He's given it his all. He's been in the NFL, 12? This is his 12th year. That's a long time to be playing at a high level. Now, granted, one of those years he was injured, but I think they understand the importance. And I think if Travis does step down after the Super Bowl, he'll be one of the driving forces, I think, win it for Travis.
Yeah, so must win year for the Chiefs. I would say no, because the window would never close when you have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. And I don't care if any reason not here no more. When you had number 15 at quarterback, it's all the window's always gonna be open, wide open. You know what I mean? You put a little
wide open.
Put a little more weapons around them, building more the defense. Chris Jones is still here. So I can say the year after this, and they just keep building onto that machine, I think they're gonna be more dangerous this year.
So basically, you saying Patrick Mahomes, they got the great Patrick Mahomes, the second best quarterback in the league out there. You put so much around him. Like I said, you can still put the talent around Mahomes. They still gonna flourish. Yeah. Like honestly, like you got pieces and personnel that can take the place of Travis Kelce. But Travis Kelce is a beast. Nick, I get exactly what you're talking about, Nick. But at the same time, that talent can be replaced. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got Mahomes in the backfield.
Okay. Well, no. That I'm sorry. I'm going to differ with you here. That talent can't be replaced. Now, Wiley may end up being a really good tight end, but I don't think Wiley's going to put up Travis Kelce numbers. I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame at this point.
We're not going to just let him just sit over here and just say second best quarterback. There ain't no second best quarterback.
I'm not even going to pay attention. Where's the jail cell? It's bad enough we've got people like jumping in and trolling the show from the outside. He's inside the house. Trolling the show.
But I'm thinking some facts though, because Travis Kelce, like Tony Gonzalez, everybody hyped up Tony Gonzalez.
Slow down. He's talking about the fact that you mentioned 15 is the second best quarterback in the NFL.
Did I say that, Lou?
So we're not even going to dignify that with a response because we know it's BS and you're trolling. Don't even.
I
can't even look at you right now. Leave this up there, Hense. I can't. I mean, it's come on.
Even Patrick Mahomes in the picture, like he can't
be shaking his head, like
man. Patrick, know what time it is this year, guys. He's waiting for this year.
He don't believe what he's hearing. Come on, stop it. Sir.
He's like the league already voted and said I was number 4. I'm going to bring a flamethrower to everything and everybody. Coach, you must have good homeowners policy, man. You're in trouble.
You know what? I would not put a Joe Burrow sticker on my car though, because I know what that's going to mean. I'm not going to put Burrow sticker on my car.
You'll come outside.
I may just find your car and do it anyway.
We've got witnesses. We've got receipts here, my man.
Oh, y'all do.
Again, man,
what kind of car you drive?
Y'all do.
But again, it's a must-win year for the Chiefs. I'll say no. Definitely. But again, looking at the group that was bringing out today when I was at the lunch, and I was like, our receiver room is more scarier than I think than Tyreek Hill was here. You got Rashee Rice in his second year, the best wide receiver that's on the team, probably in the lead. You ask me.
Okay,
but
here we go.
Jordan
Burrowhead over here.
Hey, he's my favorite player, man. He's my favorite.
No, that's fancy.
Hense is like the opposite of Coach now.
I'm just saying the best. Maybe me, but you got Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster coming back.
You know who we got? Yeah.
I'm just saying, like
he said, I know the bullets in the game. I know the bullets in the chamber. I know exactly what we got.
The best year, the must-win year. No, you're gonna have multiple years still with Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
You're gonna have multiple years still with Xavier Worthy. Hey, if Hollywood Brown comes out and play good this year and be healthy, hey, you're gonna have a multiple year of him because he probably signed back with the Chiefs.
Shout out Mango said something earlier about that what you just said, boy. He said he might do good and go back to his home, which is the Arizona Cardinals. But finish what you said.
He ran on there. He put on Sonic Hedgehog shoes and got low. He ran and hit, but he said, "I'm gone. I don't want to." He said, "My quarterback the same size as me in a huddle, and we can't even see over the offensive line. He can't do nothing. All he's seeing is back of the numbers. He's throwing in the back of people's helmet. We don't want to. Hey, I would be on my way up out of there too.
Go get some McDonald's, Brown. Go get some McDonald's. You got soul food at the crib. Go get some McDonald's. Go ahead, go do some McDonald's. It's fine."
But again,
the real home cooking's at.
Right. Must-win year, I would say no. To answer the question of the day of for the topic of the show, I would say no, ain't no must-win year. Because you always got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. As long as he's here in the Chiefs uniform, that door is always going to be open. That window is always you. It's the Tom Brady effect, but 10 times worse. Right. It's going to be 10 times worse.
If they hate you made it. They're
gonna target seeing Chiefs in the commercials. The world's famous Dallas Cowboys fans. You not Americans team. Yeah, you can be America's team, but the Chiefs are the world's team. Everybody around the world loves the Kansas City Chiefs. You got Mango in London. You got this person over here, that person in Africa. Somebody on the moon, even the aliens. The aliens on the moon right now.
They are the Manchester United of the NFL.
Hey, you know what's crazy? What's crazy though, guys? Like Nick made a good point, man. Because Kelsey, this is his last year, and they got to do it big for Kelsey.
Hey, it's last year. You can't keep saying that.
Well, if Philly though, he got too much going on. Like look, Kelsey's a young man. He's a young man. He already did it. Why not go out his last year for like go out there and get it done for him, get him out the way, and let Wiley take over, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
We'll see.
It's fine.
We'll see. They didn't show a lot of Wiley too, and I think that was by design. So I think Wiley's going to get a lot.
You're right. You're
going to get a lot of touches and a chance to really make an impact on the offense. But he's got to learn from Travis. I mean, I hope Travis stays the 2 years he said he was going to stay. Just gut feeling that if the Chiefs win a Super Bowl, then it's okay. Do we want to go for the 4-peat? Can I go through all that grind again in the offseason?
Hey, at the luncheon, he said he loved being in the dorm. He said, hey, that's why he joked with Chris Jones and said, I was at camp. I was at camp. You wasn't at camp last year. You know what I mean? So, but we know he's gonna stick around because this woman, look, she's on the counter. If you want this counter, go to Chiefs.com. You want this schedule here. You got Travis. You got Kelsey. You got Mrs. Kelsey pretty soon to be Mrs. Kelsey. Taylor Swift all on the counter.
I wonder if she's going to do hyphen Swift Kelsey.
We don't know, but hey,
I don't know. I think it'll always be Taylor Swift.
Hey, it's good to see. It's going to be great for Taylor to be back out there. I mean, I think just applaud her for this incredible tour that she's down to some U.S. dates and some couple of dates in Canada in November and December, and then she's done.
Yeah.
Worldwide tour in a year and a half to 2 years, all in the midst of a romance with Travis Kelsey.
And everybody thought it was a dud. Everybody thought it was fake.
And it's just she's remarkable to go out there for 3.5 hours, like in back-to-back nights, like she did in London. What she did 5 straight shows in London,
back-to-back nights.
That's
must be special. Must be special.
That's a lot. 3 hours of pop. She's like playing a whole football game 3 nights in a row.
But yeah, man.
So Travis is thinking, hell, if she can do it, I can do it.
There you go. Hey, both of them get popped 5 days straight. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But what I'm saying is this, guys.
If he doesn't take a lot of hits this season and he makes it through fairly unscathed,
they're gonna tear his butt up.
He's gonna keep playing.
But looking at the roster before we close out, guys.
Yeah.
Do they have is this roster
close out? We've got like the biggest game on the internet. Wait, let's go.
But before we get
let's talk about the roster one more time.
Disrespect. Close out, guys. And
before I forgot my bad. But looking at this roster, is it built enough to get to this brutal schedule they have here? I think it's built enough.
I think this is the best roster the Chiefs have had, especially if you add the three additions they made, or the 4 additions they made to add even more depth and some playmakers on this football team. When Charles Omenihu comes back, I think this defense is going to be lights out. And he should be back for the San Francisco 49ers game after the bye week. He's looking forward to that because he didn't get to play him in the Super Bowl. I think offensively, you've got with P. Ryan now, you've got a really strong 1-2 punch.
I hear you, Kareem.
Running back position. You've got a good offensive line. They're young as far as the backups go. But as long as they stay healthy, I think they're going to be okay. And then Patrick Mahomes, the guy at ESPN who called the Monday night games, his name's escaping me, basically just said, I'm not making excuses. Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the NFL. He's going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That was Joe Buck from ESPN, right?
Yeah. And it just, this on paper, if you look at this roster, this is the most talented roster, offense, defense, special teams that Andy Reid has ever had. And I'm going back to Philadelphia, in my opinion. And if Patrick Mahomes is entering his prime,
I agree.
If Mahomes is entering the prime of his career, which is right now, I mean, I've been told privately that it's like his goal is to just shatter every record and just show everybody that we're going to go back to we're going back to the old Patrick Mahomes. No more dinking and dunking. He's going to stretch the field. He's going to try to make big plays.
That's what he was saying at the luncheon.
And they have that capability now where they didn't have it the last 2 years. And he still won back-to-back Super Bowls with inferior.
Crazy like a fox. You put that out there, keep putting that out there. You know, he's to me, he has become more. I mean, every year it looks like just the cerebral part of his game just continues to increase and get better.
Yeah.
Obviously, it came to like a head last year where they had to piece it together. They had to, they kind of had to glue it together, if you would, and just kind of make it work. And he was able to do that. So again, you're going to have teams playing too high and whatever, and he's got it in their heads that they're going to go deep a lot.
Right.
That's going to play in their minds, and then eventually when they do come in, then he can go over the top. But I think as far as the defense, to me, there is a chance that they take a slight step back only because it was so good at the end of last year. I don't know that they could duplicate that. It may get better in some portions of the defense, but you're going to have to expect a little bit of retreat without L'Jarius and some corners playing a bigger role.
It's all about
I think they'll do just fine, but maybe it's just not quite where it was at the top last year. So that's where the offense picks it up. So they're still going to be a successful team. Best roster, close, I would say.
I say from an offensive standpoint, yes. From a defense standpoint, like I told you earlier, it's like the secondary to me is going to be the weak part of this team. But the front, before the defense goes, just the front and the linebacking core are going to be solid. Safety's going to be decent, but the corners is the issue for me. We know what McDuffie can do. Remember, y'all ain't got your enforcer no more. You ain't got Snead no more. Snead put fear in a lot of number ones. You ain't got that no more. So that is something that I really would be looking at in detail this year is the secondary, the cornerbacks, what they're going to do. What is Spags going to do? You know what I'm saying? Who is going to put for number one? Who he's going to put for number two?
I don't know that it's so much a big deal as far as who, but I think maybe the defense is called a little bit differently.
You don't have to.
Once Amenahu comes back, that pass rush I think is just going to continue to get better.
Yeah.
I think the linebackers speed is there, athleticism is there, the smarts are there. Again, it's a very small difference to me. So, but you have to expect that it might take a few games to kind of gel, and then also Spags understanding, what limitations or what strengths that may or may not be there for the DBs, but overall, again, we're splitting hairs.
You better gel before week 2.
Yeah,
that monster coming in week 2. You better gel fast.
All right. Okay. Enough of the trolling. Seriously, we haven't seen the cell bars in a long time.
Cell bars.
I mean, he's gone to jail for much less than this.
Listen, I got bail money, Lou. I got bail money
and
now.
Speaking of somebody that we need to put in jail, how about Kareem? Kareem cheated on us blatantly. And they're posting it all over Twitter that Kareem was on this show and this and then he was this amazing guest and he was like all over it. Come on, man.
They're glazing up.
Holy hell.
So speaking of that, man, we got to get right into our sponsor. Let's start off with Miss Emily. Lou, Nick, you muted, sir.
You're changing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, before we get to talk about our sponsors. First up, my amazing wife, Emily Athan. Or is it Chiefs Who today? Okay,
it's Wednesday. Yeah,
I can't keep track. I don't know what day it is. That's why I have Emily, because she keeps me on the straight and narrow. Anyway, hey, if you're looking for health coverage, if you're looking for someone that's going to walk you through the process of getting a good plan, whether you're an individual, self-employed business owner, or part of a family, give her a call at 913-215-9086. She's got flexible health coverage options. She can get you a custom quote today, or she can analyze your current plan and take a look at it and see if it's the best fit for you. If not, she can go find a plan that works the best. So give her a call, 913-215-9086.
Emily.
Nick loves Emily.
Nick loves. I love Eric Haynes. Here for over 20 years.
Not as much as Emily.
Look at that face. Come on.
He's one of my best friends. We started Chiefs Blitz not too long, about a year ago, 13 months ago. He said, "What can I do to help?" I said, "Hey, you want to be a sponsor?" He said, "Yep." And that was it. And when it was time for me and Emily to find a house, start looking for houses. We spent 9 months doing it. And he and his team went through the process, and every single time we had a question, every single time we had an issue, he helped us make sure we got this deal done. He did that. So if you're looking for someone to help you buy or sell a house, give Eric Haynes a call today at 816-729-3785 or email him at esaleskc@gmail.com.
Proud sponsor of Chief Who?
That's right.
Chiefs Who.
There it is.
Strike up the band, Hensley. Here we go. All right, this is the last Chief Who of the summer before the regular season starts.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be a little bit of a twist. There's not going to be a single answer. There's going to be many answers. I've got questions. You guys will supply the answers. You get one guess. No fooling around. Again, the layup line is over. Training camp is over. This is the real deal. But training camp is still going on. So anyway, I'll ask the questions. You guys can answer. I'll give you, I don't know, like 15 seconds or so. All right, here we go. This is just might be a shot in the dark. How many guys on the 53 have Super Bowl rings?
I know this question.
Is that including coaches too, or just players?
Just players?
53.
Oh, okay.
That implies the players.
Damn. So
I would say 45.
Quickly.
I'll say 32.
I'd say 28.
Kareem is the closest with 40. There's 39.
Wow.
Carson Wentz, of course, got his Super Bowl ring with someone else, but it still counts.
All
right. How many UDFAs are on the 53?
Oh, 2.
3.
3. Is it including a career or just?
Oh, you're talking about. You're not talking about new ones. You're talking about all of them.
UDFA once.
Oh, Kareem said 7. That's my guess.
Okay, the answer is 10.
Damn.
I was about to say
Steele, Driscoll, Caliendo, Turk, Cam Jones, Cochran, Roland Wallace, Malik Herring, Winchester, and Mike Pinnell.
Well, there you go. Kareem came close. You came close.
How many Chiefs threw a forward pass in a regular season game last season?
1.
No. 3.
It was only 2.
All right, there was actually 5. Patrick, Blaine Gabbert, Jet, Kadarius, and of course Tommy Townsend. So 5. Right. And the only incomplete pass was your friend and mine, Coach, the Joker.
I thought you said
everybody else had it. Everybody else had it.
That's what I was going with.
Everybody else had at least one completion.
You said on the 53. You said on the 53.
I said
wait till Matt Araiza throws a 50-yard bomb
pass last year.
Oh, I thought you said on the 53. My bad. Go ahead.
Dang,
well, they were on the 53 last year.
Okay.
All right. So, which Chief not named Travis, Tyreek, or Tony had the most receptions in a single season?
I know one AVS.
Rice.
Or Tony. Hold on now.
Was she Rice?
Hold on. Dang, hold on, bro. Give me a second. You're trying to answer the question early. Hold on.
We can't hold on for you.
Kareem, I'm not even recognizing what you say anymore. Cheater.
Oh, snap. This is a good one. Shoot.
I don't know. I'm going to say Rice, too.
Okay, time's up. Jeremy Maclin in 2015.
I knew it was Jeremy Maclin.
87 catches. The top 13 are either Travis, Tyreek, or Tony Gonzalez.
I knew it was Maclin.
All right. Which
Chief
has the 2 most prolific seasons in rushing yards?
Say that again.
Which Chief has the 2 most prolific seasons in rushing yards?
Are you talking about just Chiefs overall?
I'm trying to be as clear as I can.
Priest Holmes and Okoye.
Okay. No, it could be. It's one guy, but okay.
Jamal Charles.
Kareem went on a different show. That's how you're cheating. All right, Kareem got that one. We'll let him back in.
LJ.
Larry Johnson in 2006, 1,789. In 2005, 1,750.
Larry Johnson.
Which Chief had the highest yards per carry while leading the team in rushing yards?
Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles.
That's the easiest one. There you go. Jamal Charles in 2010 averaged 6.4 yards per carry.
That's insane, man.
It's crazy. Okay, then who was the lowest?
My favorite Chiefs player of all time.
I'm saying Battle.
Who was the lowest?
Battle.
Lowest?
Led the team in rushing and had the lowest yards per carry while leading the team in rushing.
Harvey Williams.
Marcus Allen.
Williams, number 31.
Kareem's not weighing. Is he weighing in on this one? No, it was Christian Okoye in 1990, averaged 3.3 yards.
How you did not know that, Nick?
So there you go, gang. There you have it. Chief who?
See, he
there
said
was a lot
Battle.
of answers.
He felt me.
I would have picked Battle too.
Not a lot of right ones, but hey, we had to switch it up a little bit for the last one before the regular season, and all the marbles are available to win. And like I said, it's no longer a layup line, folks. You got to bring your A game.
That was a layup line to me. That was kind of easier than other questions was.
You didn't get any of them right. What are you talking
about? I felt more complete with this game right here.
That's Chiefs Who, brought to you by Eric Haynes. Sponsored by Eric Haynes. Brought to you by Lou. Lou been stunting everybody with this game.
He's good at it.
Lou can't wait to see what's going to happen this upcoming season.
Yeah, do me ABC gaming again. Give ABC, you know what I'm saying? Give us an opportunity. Like, well, who are these players?
We'll change it up a little bit. We'll do a multiple choice. We can do that.
Yeah, ITBS test, man.
Absolutely.
I give the people what they want.
Multiple choice.
I was asking for feedback about the show.
You got one
yesterday.
You got one now. Hey guys, in the comment section,
suggestions.
Multiple choices on Chiefs Who, and then we can narrow it down. Got you.
Hey, it's his rule. It's his game. It's his rules.
Hey, we're a gang though, Nick.
Let's get into some of these questions before we close out. Sam says, "Why is Clyde CDH still here?"
Well, listen, they're going to be very sensitive to his situation. It's serious. They want to make sure he's gets everything he needs, and that's why they put him on the 53 so he can get his benefits and they can cover the insurance and everything else. And they're going to do right by him. So he's very popular. I think that was the plan all along. But they kept him on the roster. Obviously, P. Ryan is probably going to push him out. Let him heal up and do what he needs to do.
Sam, when you come on the show, the hat and shades are required. Not an option. Prerequisites.
So let's get into some more of these questions before we close out, Nick.
Kareem says Emily gets top billing sponsor. Well, just temporarily. Yeah. Is Eric Scott a possible cornerback number 2?
Oh God, no.
And I don't think we're there.
Just because he has a different name and comes from a different team.
Yeah. Kareem says, is there a better safety room in the league? I don't think so. I think this is certainly the best in the division. Let's see. I thought we had somebody new. Gary Holland came in today. He's just checking out and saying hi to the guys. And let's see. Virginia thinks CEH will go on the practice squad. I don't think he will. So I'll make sure there. Kareem, another good question. How did Cochran make it over Jacobs? They didn't give Jacobs a whole lot of opportunity. And they know what Cochran can do. And Cochran made some plays on defense. So
all right. Go back and watch the Green Bay game last year and see why they kept Cochran. I mean, he's good. He's really, really good.
Yeah. Strong name, man.
Yeah, Clyde Edwards could go on the non-football injury list too. So we'll see what happens. I've not been told either way.
Is that a report, Mango? Is that we're being told? Or is that according to reports? Doesn't matter that we lost. He played a lot, Kareem. Let's go. I mean, you can still watch. You can still get things out of a loss.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, guys.
Absolutely. So all right, guys. With that said, guys, we want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back Friday with Fact or Cap. Hey, now that's one game that I do like. You know what I mean? That's on the show is Fact or Cap because he brings all the stuff from around the world.
Was that a shot? Was that a shot?
No, I'm just saying. That's the game I like. Right? I'm just saying. Yeah.
Kathy, so with that said, thanks for chiming in toward the end of the show. You can just we'll re-listen to it here in a minute.
Rewind, and watch it over.
So with that said, guys, we are out. Have a great week. Have a great
peace out, everybody.
Have a great opportunity, huh?
Yes,